Hey guys, I'm RG95 here with the second video for today, plus the final episode of the Let's Play. This is it, guys. We're done. Now, before I do start, I just do want to say there are a lot of these data point things I did miss, and I will not be collecting them. For the most part, it'll take way too long for me to find them all, especially these text ones that I didn't really care about get. I'm just not gonna bother doing it. If you want to go ahead, go ahead. If you want to go ahead and do it, go ahead. But I personally don't care. We also don't have technically everything because, as you can see, there's 94% right there and 99% there. There's just a few things we did not do, so I'm not gonna waste my time doing that stuff. I think the things we're missing mostly are the shadow items, which count, but I did do every single side quest, every single main quest, every errand, that kind of thing. I also scanned everything, so there's that. I do want to look up real quick. I might be missing something. I do want to look up the what I do with the animal figurines. I know, I kind of cheated, to be honest. I'll turn these in real quick because we can do that, and then we'll go to my main objective for this video, which is kicking my cat out of my house because he should be outside right now. So please give me a second. Trust me. You want me to get him out. Just in time. Come on. Nice. So yeah, my cat. Weird animal. He's weird. Just.
Ursus americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Never even felt the cold, did you? Deserve it. I didn't know you disappeared.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of what?
When the old world still breathed, a great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on a pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air. And the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here. saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems, the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have.
I'm not sure that's true. I think it's just mostly evolution.
I have 6 figurines like this one. Maybe these are what you're looking for?
Light. I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take this. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
That's all for now.
Until next time, then.
You know, I might split it up. I might make this its own episode, and then the final episode will be later. Will be today, actually. But I do want to check all these out, which is why I'm thinking about that split.
Ursus americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
Puma concalor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Its coat is sand-colored. Could it be a
Think of
burrow
summer
animal?
sun and breeze.
Perhaps
through
those
the
teeth
trees.
were only used for digging.
No, those were ambush predators. Its coloration is for camouflage and no. I live near an area with a couple of those things. You do not want to meet one of them because they are very dangerous. If you do encounter one, do not turn around and run away. They will chase you and probably kill you. Like tigers, if you turn around, they'll see that you're a weak animal and will attack you from behind. They usually go for the throat, so be very careful and bring some protection. Not that kind of protection.
Bison, bison, bison. That's the actual Latin name of the regal American bison. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Latin? Perhaps that's some sort of old world custom in which one repeats the name of a particularly revered animal.
It was an old language, I think.
versus Arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Nope, just the name of it. Grizzly bears are actually, they're very dangerous. If you get slapped by one, your face will be shredded cheese and you'll be dead. Simple as that.
Odocoius virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
I think it was mostly just because it's for, like, it... I think it was just for looks and also defense, but they were, I think, somewhat fragile. Actually, I have a deer horn over here. Antler, sorry. My dad was a hunter, so my dad, like, hunted sometimes, and he has this. It's not that massive. I don't know how old this thing is. I think it's older than me. Nice jump.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters. No. No, it's ridiculous.
Well, they are both canine, but they're a bit different. Final one.
Alcis alcis, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
Mostly just for looks and defense, I guess. And no, I don't have a moose horn. I don't live in an area with moose. Well, that's it for that section.
Visitor center's a bust. I'm recording the strategic and operational value at roughly 0 point squat. No reason we shouldn't pack the staff onto a herd, then the fact that nowhere's built as soon as the gates are locked. Enjoy basic income, ding-dongs.
With all that being done, I'm going to quick travel back to Meridian because I'm going to be redoing the final quest. And that's why I might split this up. This is going to be a short episode, but I'm going to make a third part today, and that'll be the legit final episode. That way this episode doesn't drag on, and it's going to be kind of a weird difference between talking to a guy about animals to fighting the final boss of the game, which honestly isn't that rough of an enemy, but anyway. So I will be ending it off right here, and we'll be starting again right now. I just want to get this done. I really do, but like, I don't want this episode to drag on for more than an hour, so be right back again.